Hey guys, welcome back to another quick tip video. In today's quick tip, I'm going to be talking about why your chainsaw may run erratic, why it may be hard to adjust the carburetor on it properly, and why it may stall and not rev up when you go to use it. Here I have a Husqvarna 365 and I've got the engine apart. As you can see, I've got the cylinder off. The main issue with this one is a defective base gasket, as you can see right over here. The carburetor on this saw was really hard to adjust. It did run, but it didn't run as good as it should, and the saw would idle really high. That's because it was sucking in air through this gasket. Here's where the gasket was on the saw. As you can see, there's like a wear pattern, so you can actually see that the gasket wasn't making a tight seal. What I did is I sprayed a soapy solution over here when I had the saw together. I cranked it over and I could see it sucking it in, and also I could see bubbles, so I knew right away that there was a problem there. And usually when you look at it, if you see a really clean spot, that's indicative that there could be some air blowing out from the crankcase and causing it to be really clean in one area. As you can see, it's dirty all over. I often see this on these Husqvarna chainsaws. It's not a big deal. It's pretty cheap to fix. You just replace the base gasket. So I wanted to show you guys that because I often get questions in regards to why people's saws won't run properly even after putting in a carburetor kit, replacing the impulse line, replacing the spark plug, fuel line, fuel filter. Well, this is one possibility as to why your saw may not run properly. And like I mentioned in the intro of the video, it may be hard to adjust the carburetor on it. Now you could have other issues. You could have a leaking crank seal as well, worn out bearings. If you haven't changed the carburetor kit, it could be the carb kit. But today's video is to focus specifically on this specific problem of any chainsaw or any two-cycle engine for that fact. Another thing you can check is that the bolts are tight for the cylinder. If they get loose, it can cause the gasket to get damaged like this. All you have to do to repair this problem is replace the gasket, torque the bolts properly. If you don't know the torque specs, just make sure they're fairly tight and check them a week later and your problem should be resolved. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this will help you diagnose your chainsaw problem. Make sure to subscribe and you'll see me in my next quick tip video. Have a nice day.